Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Scary here. It's a Monday. What's the date today? Anyone? God, I can't remember the day of the week. I'm gonna think about this for a second. I think it's the 15th, 16th? I don't know. I'll have to look after the show's over. I think it's the 16th. 14th was Saturday, and that was Valentine's Sunday. Yeah, I think it's the 16th. Monday the 16th. That's it. Monday the 16th. I only can, because it was a holiday, Valentine's Day. What a joke. That holiday is such a joke. That's the one time I'm glad I don't have a girlfriend. It's Valentine's Day. Anyway, that's not the topic today. I want to talk about comfort today and what it means to me and what it might mean to you if you're watching this program. So a little bit about me. When I surround myself with things that I have to wear or how I have to dress or what I have around my surroundings, it's got to be comfort in mind. I'm not out to impress. I've never been that kind of guy. I don't dress to impress. I dress for comfort. I've been that way my whole life. And honestly, fortunately with me, my company for the longest time, they required us to wear uniforms. And the uniforms we wore were pretty basic. I mean, they didn't require you to wear a tie. They had, work slacks. They were always black in color. And then our company had blue shirts. And so you had to wear a blue shirt. Sometimes they were collared. Sometimes they were not collared shirts. It was basic. And then the company ball cap. Perfect. They weren't comfortable. The slacks weren't comfortable. They were made with some sort of acrylic. It wasn't cotton. It was like, I don't know, what's the opposite of cotton? I mean, there's different types of, I don't know, polyester. They were polyester pants. Talk about chafing your legs. God. Cheap, and more cheap. Most companies, when they're going to buy mass quantities of uniforms, they're going on the cheap. But I'm going quickly. I'm all about comfort. I had a friend of mine over at my house a few years ago to help me assemble a bed. I've had the same cherry wood poster bed for going on 40 years. I bought it at Furniture Fair on layaway because I didn't have a lot of money. But it's a beautiful bed. It's just about, I mean, you have to literally you need a step stool. If you're under 5 feet 5 inches tall, you need a step stool to get up on this thing because it's a poster bed. Anyway, getting back to the poster bed, he came over and he helped me put this poster bed together because it's in pieces. It comes in pieces, as most beds do. And he was helping me put it together. And he was looking at my condo. He's looking around. I was showing him my condo. And I have a walk-in closet behind me. And I've never had one before until I bought this condo. When he walked in the walk-in closet and he's looking at my clothes, he says to me, and this is a young cat. He was probably in his late 20s. He looked, he goes, "Where's all your clothes?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Where's all your clothes, man? This is all you have for clothes?" I said, "Yeah, well, yeah, what else do you need?" I got a whole row of black t-shirts on hangers because I wear a lot of black. That's my color. They're all cotton, 100% cotton, black t-shirts. This shirt I have on today, it's a long sleeve cotton. I wear colored long sleeves. I have purple, yellow, orange, black, white, green, red. I got the full scale of these long sleeve cotton. It's comfortable, god damn it. Blue jeans. I wear blue jeans, but I also wear khakis. Mostly jeans. I do the Levi 511s, the Levi 514s, but I have different color Levi's. And nice gym shoes. I have nice shoes. I'll wear those out if I have to get dressed up. I have a sports coat. I have a jacket. I got a suit. It's still in the dry cleaning bag because I don't want any dust to get on it. I wear it for funerals and weddings. I don't go to very many of either of those these days. Knock on wood. But I mean, I dress for comfort. I mean, I can imagine a lot of people go to work every day. They got to get dressed up in shit they would not normally wear if they weren't at work. How many times does the woman have to? I mean, the women have probably got the worst deal. They got to put on heels. That's got to hurt your fucking feet. I'm sorry, but I mean, they look hot. They look sexy as hell if you got nice legs. But I mean, that's got to hurt your feet. The arch of your feet, with your feet all jacked up into this thing. Got to wear heels. Got to wear dresses that are form-fitting. You got to put makeup on, and makeup can't be cheap. I don't know. I'm a guy. I don't wear makeup. But I mean, makeup can't be cheap. What about the woman who's like a nuts and bolts kind of gal? That's the kind of gal I like, by the way. Nuts and bolts. What if it's a nuts and bolts kind of gal who dresses for comfort, throws on pajamas when she wants to watch TV? And she's got to put makeup on. Never wears makeup. And she's got to go out and buy makeup. And so the women have to get all dressed up for work. And you know they're not comfortable dressed up like that. They're wearing shit they would never wear. But they have to wear it at work. That's got to suck to be a woman, man. Some of the shit they got to wear. Man, excuse me, please. Had to get my second cup of coffee in me. That's what gets me going, these things, coffee. Anyway, but I mean, it's got to suck if you have a job in a white collar job in some metropolitan area and you got to get dressed up. These women, I feel for them because some of the stuff they got to wear to be presentable at work, to look good at work, you know? And the guys, same way, they got to wear a jacket and a tie every fucking day. Come on. Now, most guys, when I go out in the town at night, which is very rare because I stay in a lot. That's my comfort home. I'm all about comfort. I got a nice reclining leather sofa. Love it. Love it. Soft leather. Nothing's not flashy. And my coordinated colors in my living room are perfectly set up the way I want them. I live for comfort. So I guarantee you, these people that come home from a long day at work, were a white-collar job, they strip that shit off. Guys, gals, they got to hang them. They got to put them on hangers because they're going to probably wear them the next day. They're dressed for, they're going to throw on. I talked to my sister. I talked to a couple of my other lady friends. And they tell me about when they get home from work, they take all that shit off. They throw on sweatpants and a sweatshirt. If it's summertime, sweatpants and a t-shirt, and they eat some dinner, and they get a glass of wine, and they turn on the evening news, or they'll turn on the Gilmore Girls reruns, or whatever, sit on the couch with their dog or their cat, or if they don't have one, by themselves with a comforter in air conditioning because it's comfortable, and watch TV. And forget about the world. I don't think people, I just get ramped up about this. What I wanted to start out this show with was simple. When I go to bed at night, my bedroom is, to me, I only go in my bedroom at night. That's it. I make my bed every morning. I make my bed. I make it look perfect. I'm all about making that bed look perfect. I sleep in hardcore bedding. And what I mean by hardcore bedding is, hear me out. I don't sleep in fucking cotton. Fuck cotton sheets. That's the first one. I sleep in flannel. People say, flannel? Well, it's wintertime, right? I want to be in a nice, comfortable bed. I don't want to get into a cold sheets and then get warm in the cold sheets. No, I ain't doing that shit. Try sleeping in flannel. If there's people out there listening to this and they slept in flannel sheets, they're raising their hand. They're going, yeah, Gary, hey, yeah. I know what flannel sheets are all about. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, all day. Hell yeah. They're comfortable. And on top of the flannel sheets, I got a comforter, but it's not goose down, because goose down will make you, if you have a goose down comforter, you will literally cook in bed with flannel sheets. With a goose down comforter, you would need cotton sheets. I'm not going to do the experimental bullshit. I'm not doing that. I've been there, done that. I had a comforter one time that was made of goose down. I woke up the next morning, my face was beet red, and I was sweating profusely. There's no way that's ever happening again. So I gave my goose down comforter that I had 3 years ago to the Goodwill up the street. I'm sure someone who is needy is loving that Goose Down comforter. They're a better man than me. I'm not sleeping in that shit. I got a comforter on Amazon. I don't know what it's stuffed with. I'd have no idea. But it's a good looking comforter and it weighs about 300 pounds. I'm kidding. I mean, it's a heavy duty comforter. It feels great. It gives me just enough comfort and just enough warmth, but not killing me. But when I say hardcore bedding, okay, so I got a flannel fitted sheet. God, love it. Flannel top sheet. All right? And I've tried something new this winter because I'm all about comfort, right? Is anyone out there besides me have a fleece comforter? I have a fleece comforter on the couch at night. That's like a twin bed fleece comforter, just enough to cover me, but not all over the floor. You know what I mean? I have 2 queen size fleece comforters for my bed and 1 king size. Now there's a point I'm getting to here. Hear me out. So starting this year, I stopped using the flannel top sheet. I don't use it anymore. It's in my closet. I'm never going to use it again. What I'm doing is I have my flannel fitted sheet and I take my king size fleece blanket. They're real fleece is really super thin, but they're warm. They're warm as fuck. I put that on as my top sheet. All right? Think how juicy that is. Think how beautifully comfortable that is. Oh my God. I love getting in bed. So you got that top sheet as your top sheet is your fleece. Oh God, yeah. You put that on there and then the comforter on top of the fleece. It's a recipe for goodness. It's a recipe for beautiful sleep patterns. It's a beautiful thing. Because now you're all tucked in like a bug in a rug. It's a wonderful feeling. Then I've taken the queen size, so I'll have 2 queen size. 2 queen size sheets, blankets that the fleece they're really super thin, micro thin. And I put one of them on top of the comforter. And it's gray in color because I like the color gray. I like gray and red as a combination. And it's not because I like the fucking the Ohio State Buckeyes. I hate the Buckeyes. That's their colors. I'm a Michigan man. But I like the color coordination that they happen to wear, you know. So I have my comforter's red, like my chair. And my queen size fleece is gray. And that's on top of the comforter. Just for added comfort. So when I pull up the comforter up to my chin, right up to my chin, I got the fleece and I'm like, ooh. And I'm not awake long, people. Oh no, I'm out in dreamland quick. When you sleep in that kind of comfort, you don't have to wear anything under it either. But I usually wear sweatpants. Really thin line sweatpants. And that's it. I don't wear a shirt. You got to breathe, you know. Real thin line sweatpants. And they're made of cotton. I wear those just as pajama bottoms. I used to sleep in the buck, but I don't do that shit anymore. I just don't. I want a layer of something protecting my body from my fitted sheet, my flannel. I just do. That's how I am. So I sleep in comfort. God damn it. So the cotton sheets, it's like come this summer, I'm going to travel a lot. I'm going to be in the car driving all around. I want to go to Saratoga, New York. I want to see some live racing at Saratoga Springs. Saratoga's about a 9-hour drive. I'm going up there, God damn it. Problem is, wherever I stay, like if I got to stay at a bed and bath, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to stay at a what do you call that? An Airbnb. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the Airbnb. No. I'm going to stay at a hotel. That's how I travel. I stay at hotels. And the problem with the hotels, they got cotton sheets, God damn it. So what do I do? So Gary, what do you do? What do you do if you're a hardcore gay? Oh, and by the way, before I go into the hotels, I sleep in flannel sheets in the summertime too. Oh, I'm all about comfort. I got that AC cranked down where it's nice and chilly in my house because it's hot as a cat's crotch in the summertime in Ohio. We get this fucking humid weather in Ohio in the summertime. It'll gag a maggot. That's how, I mean, just ask anyone who lives in Cincinnati. It's hot as a cat's crotch, period. It just is. So I get my AC in my house, right, I don't know, 60, 64, 65 degrees. It's chilly. But I'm in bed at night. I'm very warm because I got flannel sheet. I sleep with flannel year round. Some people say, you're crazy. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't I do that? Sleep in comfort, goddammit. So try it. Go to a Target. Target's got great prices on flannel sheets. And I'm not promoting Target because I'm not a Target shopper. Because Target really is never, they rarely have shit on sale like grocery stores. You can go to a grocery store and get eggs on sale, or you can get butter on sale, or you can get whatever on sale. You can get packaged chicken on sale. But these like Macy's and Target and just to name a couple, because I don't shop at the high-end stores. I just don't. Why? I'm a comfort guy. I dress for comfort. Why would I shop at a men's clothing store that's high-end? I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. I dress for comfort. Ask any of my friends. Thank God I had a job I didn't have to dress up. I dress for comfort. I got nice clothes, but they're comfortable clothes. I don't have to, I don't dress to impress anybody. I impress myself. Just me, myself, and I. And I don't have a girlfriend. This is my girlfriend right here. If you don't get that, then that's, I'm not explaining it. But I mean, I dress for comfort. So this thing that I want these things to go less than 20 minutes from now on. We're crawling up the ass on 17 minutes. So I'm going to cut off of here, but I can go on about this. There's more content there's more content in my mind I want to talk about today. And I keep on getting off track. I apologize. But I'm going to cut it off here. You get the idea. Go out and buy yourself some nice flannel sheets. And I won't wear flannel shirts. I won't do it. I'm funny about that. I'm a purist when it comes to what kind of flannel I'm going to get around, and that's in my bedroom. Oh, God. Oh, one thing really quick before I get off here was the topic I was going to get into. I woke up this morning, and for the first time ever, all of my bedding was on the ground. I must have had a wild dream last night that I didn't remember. I mean, the flannel top, well, it's not a flannel top sheet. The fleece top sheet, which is nice and comfortable. We talked about that. And then the damn comforter that weighs 500 pounds. Wait, Gary, I thought you said 300. I got a 300-pound comforter. And then the sheet on top of that, the fleece on top of that, was on the floor. When I stopped drinking 3 years ago, my dreams became more vivid. Everything is better when you don't drink anymore. But that's just another story completely. Another story completely. I will go into that. I will partake in that. But I remember all my dreams. I didn't remember any dreams. I know I had a bunch of dreams last night. I remember a couple of them, but I don't remember them getting really wild. Why was my bedding on the floor? And I have hardcore bedding, man. Heavy duty and comfortable. Comfortable. So go out and buy yourself some flannel sheets. And get the good ones. Don't buy cheap ones. You're going to spend a little bit of money on flannel. But once you crawl in flannel, it's better than sex. You will never go back. You will never go back to cotton sheets ever again. Women, and generally some of the women I know, they're all about comfort sheets. They're all about the flannels. They're all about the cotton sheets. Gotta have my cotton sheets. And I dated a girl a couple of years ago. She was into the silk sheets. I'm like, silk? Slip and slide all over the goddamn bed? Fuck that. That's silk sheet stuff for kids. Silk sheets are due for two things. Brothels and girls in their 20s. That's it. And I don't do either. So, all right, that's all I got. I got to go grocery shopping. Man, my shelves are bare. This intermittent fasting serves itself very well because you don't eat a lot. but I don't have anything left in the house. I should have gone yesterday, but I didn't want to go yesterday. All right. Thanks for stopping by to see my content. I'm a freak show. Enjoy your week. Take care of yourselves and each other. Dress for comfort and stay that way. Peace out.